So I'm out watering. Look how bright it is. It's almost 9 o'clock. And look at all these weeds back there by that rock. That's a cool rock. Y'all want to see that rock? My pants wet, but that's alright. Behind that weed. Look at that rock. Isn't that neat? But we got clovers growing on it. That weird ivy back there. And my light that the dogs broke, so it just shows on cement. Anyway. Okay, so I'm just out watering, looking at how my yard looks. And I mean, it looks fine right here, see? But look at this. That's from the dogs. They have, and the chipmunk, well, that's the chipmunks. The dog's trying to get to the chipmunks. So, that is that story. Now I gotta go over and water my, this hydrangea. And this is a lilac bush right here. Another one over here. Different kind, I think. But Greg whacked it down. Okay. Vine almost took me out. Another cool rock that we picked out. So we have that one. This is a neat one. It's blue. It's gray when it's wet, but yeah, we got a whole bunch of rocks that were cool. From the quarry here. And fun fact, Northeast Ohio was smudged in like the Ice Age. Like it smushed everything and like pushed it all up. So we have like really cool rocks, and they find, you know, prehistoric stuff all the time. I don't know about prehistoric stuff. Fun fact about me is I did find a Megalodon shark tooth in my lifetime. And I found it in Jacksonville, Florida. Maybe I'll show y'all one day. I do have it, have show and tell. But I say it's a Megalodon because I went to the Megalodon show at the Natural History Museum when Mason was little. And sure enough, if that wasn't exactly like my tooth that I had. That's a big one. This is an azalea that's growing straight up. Isn't that peculiar? this dark. I mean, for the video. It's almost 9. And, look at that. This one's a cool plant that ever blooms. It blooms in a heart. Red heart. This is an azalea. Hi. Here I am. Hi, cow. Here's another cool rock. One rock or two has fossils in it. We picked them out. We spent time. And what they do, especially when they're slow, a guy just comes with you and he gets on a tractor thing and picks the rocks up that you like and then puts them in the back of your truck. Then you go to a weigh station at the entrance and exit of the quarry business. And I can't remember what the name of that one was called. Here's another one that's really cool. Look, I'll show it to you before I get it wet. Look at that. Isn't that neat? And then this is what it looks like wet. Pretty cool. I'm real sad about this plant right here. It did not make it. It was like a fun grass. Although, I see a little bit of green under there. This is all weeds. That's a hosta. But that's these palm weeds that we've been trying to get rid of. See? There's a big clump of them. Can't remember what this is. One more over there. Everything's real crowded. Because sometimes I didn't think something was going to come up, and it came up anyway. And then Mason, or my husband, had planted it where we didn't know it was coming up. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. There's Luna. Oh, they think I'm going to spray them. Look at my hydrangeas. Come on, look how pretty pink those are. Get out of here. It's like neon. That top one. And this is pretty. See, it has the little speckles. Wonder what'll happen with crowded stuff. Do they fight over their root systems? Probably. Dogs drink out of here sometimes. Well, I don't have a hand to put my hand down to get those nuts out of there. There. Okay. Get this bush over here. And then we are done. Okay. I think we got it all. Thanks for helping me water my plants. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.